What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Carly, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I sit down and talk about true crime, controversial people, sometimes conspiracy theories. I like conspiracy theories, but today we are going to be talking about a controversial person. I don't really have anything to preface this video with, although I am having a drink today. It's just a oat milk latte. I am now dairy-free, gluten-free, and I have been for about 2, almost 3 weeks now. Let me tell you, it's not fun. If you don't have to be dairy-free or gluten-free, or just like one or the other, I suggest don't be, because it sucks. Anyways, that's pretty much all I need to preface this video with, so I think we will just get into it. So today we are going to be talking about Kat Von D, but she was born Catherine von Drakenberg in Montemorelos, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. I know I said that wrong. I'm very sorry. Her parents were missionaries for the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Renee and Sylvia were both born in Argentina, but they are respectively of German, Italian, Spanish, and indigenous descent. Kat has one older sister and then an older brother. When she was 4, the family moved to Inland Empire and grew up in Colton, California. So Inland Empire is like a suburb of California. I had to look that up because I had no idea what that was. Beginning at the age of 6, Kat was classically trained in piano, so she's actually very musical. She got her first tattoo when she was 14 and then dropped out of school when she was only 16 in order to pursue her dreams of becoming a successful tattoo artist. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't say that. When she was 15, though, so before she dropped out of school, her parents sent her to Provo Canyon School for 6 months. Now, this is the troubled teen, like, reform school, I guess, that Paris Hilton went to, and now we hear a lot of just, like, horrendous stories about what goes on at these troubled teen ranches, camps, whatever you want to call them, like wilderness programs. There's a lot of abuse that happens there. Paris Hilton, she was abused there for a while. It was a trend on TikTok for people to upload photos and then kind of detail their experience about what happened at these schools, but I wouldn't even really call it that because they didn't seem like they actually did a lot of schooling. Kat said that she had suffered abuse there as well. Honestly, I kind of feel like maybe this had a little bit something to do with her wanting to drop out of school, not just to become a tattoo artist, but for me personally, if I had been to one of those like wilderness teen help camps or whatever, I wouldn't really love the idea of being in school anymore or having to sit in like a structured kind of environment like that. So I don't know. That's just me making an assumption that had something to do with her dropping out. She's never, I mean, as far as I know, said that, but that's just kind of what I think. Kat was on 2 seasons of Miami Ink, and then she got her own show, LA Ink, which showed her work at her tattoo shop, High Voltage Tattoo, that was in Hollywood, California. So she got really big on Miami Ink, and then she got kind of her own spin-off type of show. It's unclear whether she was fired from Miami Ink or if she left to do her own show, and so like she left on her own accord. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. The show documented her breaking the Guinness World Record of most tattoos given by a single person in 24 hours, and at the time, that was 400 tattoos. So 400 tattoos in 24 hours? Good lord. The show, LA Ink, went on for 4 seasons before getting canceled in 2011. In 2008, Kat created a makeup line that was launched in Sephora. Sephora executives approached her about a makeup line because customers would regularly go into stores and ask about a red lip color that Kat would regularly wear on the show, and they wanted like that exact shade, which red is a very hard shade to get right, or like to get the exact match of, because there's like, it can be too orangey, so it's like you can cross over into, you know, too orange or too pink. Yeah, so she got her own makeup line. Good for her. I love that. That same year, she had also been accused of anti-Semitism, so now we're going to get into a little bit more of why people have such an issue with Kat Von D. TMZ reported that allegedly, Kat gave her former boss from Miami Inc. an autographed photo of herself that had a drawing of a... I don't want this video to get taken down or demonetized, so I'm just going to say a certain hate group during World War II used this kind of on their flag, and it was their symbol. So I think we know what that is. And a flaming Star of David along with a derogatory message. Amy, her former boss, is Jewish and went to TLC about it, but apparently nothing happened. Kat denies the message and drawings. Now remember, Kat is of German descent. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I just kind of thought it was interesting when like I googled her and it mentioned that she was of German descent, and then, you know, there's all these allegations of anti-Semitism, so I don't know. In 2010, Kat dated Jesse James after his divorce from Sandra Bullock, and for Halloween he dressed up as a German soldier from World War II. Again, I don't want to say that word because I don't want this video to get taken down, which people use as further evidence for her alleged anti-Semitism. No, she never says anything about his Halloween costume. The couple were together for quite a few years. They got engaged and then they called it off because I think he had been unfaithful, and then they got engaged again, like they worked it out and whatnot. Oh, I have a hair in my eye. And then I think he cheated with like 18 women, allegedly, or something like that. So anyways, then they broke up and they were done for good. In 2013, Kat named a lipstick celebutard, which is slang and means a celebrity who's seen as unintelligent. I had to look that up because I didn't know what that was, but I should have figured context clues. Sephora wasted no time pulling the lipstick from shelves and then like immediately issued an apology. They didn't catch it. In 2015, people became uncomfortable with the shade named Underage Red. Although it was never pulled from shelves, Kat did post a long Facebook post about the name stating, "I clearly remember wearing a variation of this shade when I was 16 years old. I also remember the feeling of wanting so badly to go see a specific concert at this age and not being able to get into the venue because I was underage. Back then, I was already deeply in love with punk rock music, and although in the eyes of many, including my parents, it may have been inappropriate for me to be wearing a lipstick, but I did. Underage Red is not a girly pink shade. It is not a sophisticated deep red either. It is an unapologetic bold red. To me, Underage Red is feminine rebellion. So no, I refuse to sacrifice my integrity and creative freedom. No, I will not be pulling Underage Red from my collection, and no, this is not an apology." So that anti-apology, that explanation of the shade name, I guess I should say, kind of made people upset as well, because she wasn't saying, oh yeah, sorry that that's inappropriate, or sorry that you see that as inappropriate, but here's why I named it that. I think that if she maybe would have said that, things would have gone better for her. Like, hey, I'm sorry, I see what you mean, but this is why I named it Underage Red. It's for no other inappropriate reason. This is my explanation of the name. I hope you can see that I didn't mean any harm by it. I think it would have been, or it would have gone differently, because she does, I mean, pretty well in this anti-apology, I guess, for a while, until she says, like, no, this is an apology. I'm not changing it. I'm not doing anything different. She kind of goes on the defense a little bit, which I think is really what people had an issue with. In 2016, Kat announced that all Kat Von D products would be reformulated to be vegan. Kat herself is a vegan also. Personally, I like vegan makeup. I also am very anti-animal testing. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that. So when I can, like if given the choice between mascaras or whatever, I choose the cruelty-free vegan makeup. I don't know. It's just a personal preference, I guess. In August of that same year, a limited edition lipstick named Project Chimps was sold, and 20% of sales were being donated to Project Chimps. Very cool. Very good of her, I think. A lipstick called Selection, but spelled with a K, was released in 2016. Now, that's a term that was used by, again, German soldiers of World War II, who decided which individuals would be chosen either to be put to work or death upon arrival at those very horrible camps. Not cool. I don't like that. Anyways, the backlash led to the lipstick being renamed to Beloved. Okay, easy fix. I don't know why she uses words or like names and then, I don't know, doesn't look them up to see if they're offensive or not. I don't know. Kat's current husband has again, that symbol that's on that flag. It looks like a spider. Anyways, so that's tattooed on his neck. Although he claims that it's not a political one. I am so sorry, but I don't know how that symbol is not political. It might not be political, but it stands for something. Like, you don't get that just to get that. Also, which tattoo artist did that for him? Because they should be held accountable too. We don't use hate images. Like, some tattoo artists won't tattoo significant others' names on people because chances are they'll break up, you know? But they'll tattoo, like, hate imagery? I don't know. Which I'm not saying, like, I don't even know which tattoo artist did this, but I'm just saying, like, I can't believe we're doing that. Anyways, in June of 2018, Kat posted a status where she stated that she wouldn't be vaccinating her kid. This brought about the biggest amount of backlash that Kat has ever experienced, and it continues to be the thing that gets brought up over and over again. In 2019, Kat uploaded a YouTube video titled, "I am not a German soldier. I am not anti-vax." In the video, she alleges that one of her Miami Ink co-stars used to touch her without her consent and purposely sabotage her tattoo equipment while working on the show. She went on to say that the anti-Semitic autograph was used to try to get LA Ink canceled, and that's how she became branded as an anti-Semite. However, she didn't address her husband's swastika tattoo, or her husband's hate image tattoo, the spider. In March of 2020, Kat told the LA Times that she isn't anti-vax. "I just made a mistake and I was completely uninformed. It was stupid and I really shouldn't have opened my big mouth on the subject." So she took it back and explained that she was wrong. Or just that she didn't understand. I'm not, do whatever you want. Not that she was wrong, but just that she didn't really understand like what she was saying. As of 2023, Kat is a born-again Christian and was baptized at the Switzerland Baptist Church in Vevey, Indiana, where her and her family moved to. She now splits her time between Indiana and California. But basically, those are the instances that made Kat very disliked. She ended up selling Kat Von D, and now the company is rebranding to KVD Beauty, and it doesn't stand for Kat Von D anymore, but also Michaela Neguera or whatever is now like the face of that brand, and that's a whole nother thing. But anyways, that's kind of the controversy that surrounded Kat Von D. If you guys found this video interesting, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day and a great Thanksgiving. I will have another video up on Friday. Bye guys.